exactly will the worst look like? Will it be a large-scale European conflict or a wider armed conflict involving countries from around the world? Think about it. Our world is already fighting multiple wars. Experts believe China's conflict with Taiwan will turn into a military conflict sometime in the next decade. China is also fighting multiple countries in the South China Sea, the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei. India and China are caught in a standoff. There is a conflict between Iran and Israel, Iran and the United States. The United States and North Korea are arch enemies. So are the United States and Cuba. There is also a war in Syria, a war in Yemen. Israel and Palestine are fresh out of a bloody battle. The United Arab Emirates was recently hit by missiles. It is hard to rule out that countries or non-state actors will seize on a distracted world and pursue their geopolitical dreams. It is hard to rule out that an escalation on the sidelines of Ukraine will drag in more countries. It is also hard to rule out that the war in Ukraine itself will intensify and swallow more nations. Lavrov was right when he said World War III will involve nukes. 9 countries are said to have nuclear weapons today: the US, Russia, France, China, the UK, Pakistan, India, Israel, and North Korea. In total, there are 13,000 weapons, enough and more to wipe out our world. Russia has put its nuclear deterrent team on alert. The US has postponed the scheduled test of its ballistic missile. Why? Perhaps to avoid sending a wrong signal.